What do you take away from the week?
Well, there's a lot of positives this week. I mean, I hit the ball really well, and unfortunately, I just didn't have the speed of the greens until today. And but overall, the way I struck the golf ball, the way I controlled it all week, is something that's very positive going forward. And if I just would have just hung in there a little bit better, yesterday and missed the ball on the correct sides a couple times, and I would have been in a better position going into today.
As well as you've been striking the ball, when you look at it now, was Thursday and Friday a little bit of a tease because you got a taste of, being where you're used to being and whatnot, and just not being able to close it? It was a little bit of a tease for you.
No, I wouldn't look at it like that at all. I mean, I hit the ball very well the first 2 days, and as I said yesterday, I was just a fraction off, just a couple yards here and there, and that's all it takes is a couple yards because I had so many balls that landed in the fairway that went in the rough, but if they were just shaped maybe another yard or two, they would have held and been in the first cut. That makes a big difference going into these greens, and especially as firm as they got yesterday. They're not as firm today, obviously, with this marine layer coming in, but yesterday it was close.
Tigers. Consider how you played on Thursday and Friday. Do you consider that you have reached the goal with what you and Sean are working on? I mean, was that the goal that we saw right there? And then maybe
I'm excited about the consistency of it. How well I hit the golf ball all week, really. I didn't really miss it that badly this week. The miss was just a fraction off, which is great. That's what we want to have happen. And this golf course is just so demanding that a fraction off, you'll pay a price.
Tiger, as difficult as the first 6 holes are, how does that get into your head throughout this tournament?
Well, it's tough starting out. You know that if you can play them, as I said at the beginning of the week, if you play them even par for the week, you're going to pick up a bunch of shots. Not too many guys, I think, are going to be at even par for the week, those first 6 holes. But today was interesting. I mean, they made it pretty easy coming in, starting at 14. They moved the tee up at 14, so you turn it around the corner and drive it down to the bottom. 15 is pretty accessible pin, and 16 is weird. Casey and I were talking about that today. We never heard all week from the USGA that they were going to move the tee up there. They said it was going to be 602 and 675, and we come out there today as 575. And I thought I sniped it off the tee and ended up in the fairway. And Casey, hit his shot, and he was a little angry at himself that he hit it in the left rough, and it was right down the middle of the fairway. So it's an interesting setup there.
Tiger, what did you hit on the third tee, that tee shot at 3 that got you, led to the double?
I hit 6-iron. Yep.
And could you talk about the rest of that hole? I mean, that things really went
Well,
south.
I had just a bad lie, and I couldn't go out to the flag. I was trying to put the ball 15 feet left of the hole, and I bottomed out, too much on that slope, and then just shot out over the green.
Tiger, when you look back at this week, will you look back at it as an opportunity that got away from you?
Boy, you can say that about a lot of tournaments, can't you?
But this is the U.S. Open, and you're trying to win.
I can say that about a lot of tournaments. I've finished close in major championships before, so I had a chance this week, and I'll get after it in another week in DC.